Hey everybody, welcome back to Detox the Podcast with Marissa and me, Emmy.
I'm Marissa, that's Emmy. Apparently
Yes.
she tries to say my name for me because I can't do nothing by myself. It's not like I'm an independent woman and could do what I gotta do in order to survive. Anyways.
Yes, we're seeing a different side of Marissa.
Yes, I'm just tired of her and her tomfoolery. I don't know what this fuckery is.
Tom Ford. Uri.
Anyways, so as you can tell by the title of this podcast, pole dancing to my death, is gonna be a very interesting one. So do you want to start off?
Well, I'm a very wild child.
Not
and
really. You have your moments.
Wild in my own way, and I really enjoy music. So back in my childhood home, I was in my room, and my room has...
Your childhood home? No, you moved like 3 times, Emmy, so you can't even say that.
Okay, whatever. And and what are these things called?
Oh, the bed poles or whatever?
Yeah, the bed poles on the desk.
Not on the desk. No, not on the desk, child. Not that.
The bed poles on my bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they weren't really in good condition anyway. 'Cause my dad doesn't really fix things properly.
Isn't he a construction worker?
It doesn't matter. And so we were listening to Hannah Montana on a CD, and for you youngsters, CDs are circular discs that you can play music or anything audio related on.
Is that what CD stands for? Circular disc? Oh shit! I'm just kidding. All right.
No.
Moving on.
But you can look that up. I don't know what
doing
it. Okay. And I was in my moment, just going along with the Hannah Montana music.
Not here. You're leaving some things out. You're leaving some things out. So
What am I leaving out?
So
You're older than me, so please tell.
It was one of the funniest moments of my childhood career, and I laugh about it still. It happened like over 5 years ago. I had to be right.
Yeah.
And it was the day of like your birthday party or something.
It was a party. Yeah, we were getting ready.
I think it was your birthday party for some reason.
Probably.
When we went bowling.
Yeah.
And she just got out of the shower. She just got out of the shower, so her mom is in the room, my mom's in the room, I'm in the room, and we're just getting ready or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And she still has a shower cap on, so that shit was even more funny.
Yeah.
And so your mom was on the floor, picking stuff up, like folding stuff or whatever.
Yeah, my room is a mess. Was a mess.
Still is.
Not as bad.
Well.
Okay, continue.
Yeah. And then my mom's, I don't know, doing something else. And then Hannah Montana, like you said, was on. And then she just starts dancing next to the pole. So you can take it that way. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I decided I'm a heavy kid. I was a lot heavier. Like, fat kid club. And
Yeah, I know.
I swung on the... I don't know why this was a good idea, but I decided to just swing around the pole in the state it was in. You can see at the bottom where it connects to the base of the bed and to the pole, there was like wood glue, blotches of wood glue, because it kept falling off, and I still decided to swing on it, and I swung. I didn't really make it that far, not even halfway around, and I'm
sorry.
I just fell right down, and my dresser with the mirror on it.
You didn't fall on the dresser now.
No, I didn't fall on the dresser, but it was right there. I almost missed it with my head, and I landed on a pile of clothes. Thank God my room was messy.
No, it was that plastic. You know, like how you put like your clothes in that plastic thing, and you like suck it out with the air or whatever, air thing from the vacuum. I don't know what it's called, but like that's what you landed on. It was like a huge, it looked like a huge beanbag because you didn't use it effectively.
The air wasn't sucked out of it yet, and I would have gotten badly hurt. More brain cells would have left my head.
Too many left already, Chad.
And
but that shit
throwing
was
shade, bro.
But it was so funny. Like I can't even explain how hilarious it was because I just see it playing in my mind.
Our parents were so mad that I almost died. Hit my head on the corner of the dresser.
I mean, we paid for this party. You're not gonna die until this party is over. They were just pissed, and I was the only one laughing. I'm a horrible family member. I'm sorry.
No, but it was funny. It's like how people laugh at other people's pain, but it wasn't that bad. It was just like parents being parents, like exaggerating the situation, and then what towards the nighttime, we just started recreating it.
Yeah, it was
just falling.
Because it was just too funny. We had to relive that moment. And, like, I was praying to, like, dream about it because I just wanted to relive it. It was freaking hilarious. It was freaking funny. And that's not the only thing. Remember when we were in Florida? You remember that thing that happened in Florida?
Oh,
with
God.
you and your brother?
Just talking about family stuff.
Oh, my God.
Last summer of 2017, we went down to Florida to visit our aunt and uncle, yeah.
And cousins.
3 cousins. And
2 puppies.
And Kobe and Cookie. How
Kobe. Kobe's really feisty little fella.
His name is Kobe Boy. Like, how baller is that?
Yeah, he's freaking... And Cookie, like, she would not give you the time of day. She rarely gives Kobe the time of day. Like, she's not
time of day meaning what?
What do you mean she doesn't give him... What? Are you dumb?
Time of day.
Yeah, she doesn't give him the time of day.
Like, the time? Like...
She doesn't pay attention
to
him at all.
It's 6 o'clock.
You never heard of that?
No, never.
You're an idiot.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks. Alright. And we spent a month there, right?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, and I was with we came,
first.
Marissa and I.
Yeah. And
then my brother joined us a few days later, and you want to take it from here?
Sure. Okay, this whole story thing is crazy, hilarious, but scary at the same time. Like, I had no idea how to feel. So her brother came. Can I say his name?
No.
No?
We already did. Kevin. Yeah, Kevin came. And
oh, no. Okay, so... Alright, so Kevin came, like, a few days afterwards, or maybe a week afterwards. And so, you know, like, he's an older brother, so and you're his little sister, so...
Yeah, keep picking on me.
Yeah, like, and I don't have that issue, but that's another conversation for another time.
Your tone of voice just changed completely.
Yeah, it did.
Alright.
Anyways, so yeah, like, so he just keeps picking on her and just, like, messing with her and just, like, you know, being a dick, like, a dip face, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so, like...
Instigating to the point of no return.
Mm-hmm. And marijuana was involved.
It was, and it's not legal in Florida. They didn't pass
not?
it. No, they didn't pass it. I think it's for medicinal use only.
Oh, shit.
And, it was 3 weeks in. I almost made it to the 4th week. I almost did.
Without
but
snapping.
No, none of the cousins were home. None of our cousins were home.
Only
our aunt, our grandma, you were, and the 2 little puppies.
And our uncle was there too.
Oh yeah, he was. He was on. I
he was
forgot about
so
that.
disappointed.
Not in me and Kevin.
No, okay. Well, I'm the one who talked to him about it. So
okay.
So literally weeks and weeks of just him, just like going ham on her, beating her down, mentally, emotionally, verbally, and like, you know, that's gonna build up.
And a little physically.
That too. Oh my god.
Sibling fights.
Oh my god.
That's a different story.
No, like, he can't drink for shit. But that's another.
Sugar Factory. Shout out to Sugar Factory. That was a
oh my god. That's when I was vegetarian
in Orlando.
Yeah, that's when I was vegetarian. That's when I had the ultimate veggie burger. Oh my god. It finessed my whole entire life. We're getting off track. Moving back. Okay, so like, weeks and weeks of just like verbal abuse, and so the last straw was literally like the slippers, right?
Yeah, okay. So my brother took my slippers. I took 2 pairs of slippers. It doesn't even...
The ones you get at Old Navy for like
$1.
Yeah.
And he took it and he killed a spider. And I didn't want to wear those, and I wanted to wear the other pair, but he was wearing it, and he tried to pass that woman flip-flops are men's flip-flops. It didn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, men can wear what they want to wear, and so can women, but, like, that's another conversation.
That was
for another day as well.
That wasn't the point.
Okay.
And he just went off. He couldn't even wear socks for some reason. I forgot that was an option, wearing socks. And he just took it to the next level, and then we went to my grandma to argue, like, I just wanted my slippers back. I didn't want to have any part with him.
And mind you, we're in someone else's home.
Yeah.
And they're yelling at each other
and
with the owners of the house in the living room while they're on the second floor going ham.
Going ham on it. And then after, my grandma usually sides with my brother.
Oh, shit.
And then, so... we continued to argue and yell at each other up the stairs where I didn't realize it, but I was stomping up the stairs.
Yeah.
And we yelled a little more, and then the truth came out, and people were like,
you remember how you outed him?
Yeah, that was just then.
Do you want to explain why you outed him?
Nah.
No.
Well, I told something that I promised that I wouldn't tell, but things happened that it actually came to that. I'm no snitch. I can't be I'm no snitch.
I'm actually glad you did, because he was just acting.
It came to that point, and so I picked up the fence.
They have dogs, so like they have like a doggy fence.
Yeah, like those little baby gates, but for dogs.
Yeah, but it was like a flimsy one, so it wasn't like too
like
heavy.
A cheap one that you buy at like Home Depot or Lowe's.
Yeah.
Yeah, the plastic ones, and I picked it up and I hit him with it after
that shit was funny.
After he hit me with the flip flop with the spider on it, and I am terrified of spiders. Spiders. And I knew I couldn't hit him because like he's my brother at the end of the day, and I was like,
he's the one hitting you.
Okay, and like. We're like, okay, I need to chill and leave.
You didn't chill more.
It elevated in me. I turned red. I looked like I was drunk, and
she stomped down the stairs and then went into like the little corner room, and she sat there. She was pissed, and I swear to God, she transformed into the Incredible freaking Hulk because she took her shirt and ripped that shit in half. It like opened. I swear to God, it was Incredible Hulk live.
It was one of those
Bruce Banner, where did you go? I was like, what the hell?
It was one of those thick sleeping t-shirts, not a thin daytime kind of t-shirt.
You're trying to show up, aren't you? Yeah.
No,
it's not like a flimsy t-shirt. It was like a really tough t-shirt that no one could really rip up. Yeah.
And I took my two hands and ripped it in half, and then now I just. That's the only thing we would like to remember from that situation.
I witnessed it happening.
And so also did Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe was bugging out. He was like barking up a storm. He was like, "Arr! Arr!
He was trying to go to my aunt, who's the owner, and then come back to me, and then
like communicating like there's something wrong. But like I saw you rip your shirt. It was funny, but scary, and I didn't want to touch you.
And then I needed my inhaler afterwards because like I got that mad.
That shit was hilarious. And like as that was happening, and she's huffing and puffing or whatever, I go to my aunt and my uncle who are sitting on the couch, and my uncle just looks at me with like utter disappointment, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, it would. But
and then my aunt was like, what do you do? I'm like, I don't know. I really don't want to like approach her at this point.
Yeah,
I'm like Kobe do.
I have a history of anger issues. But this was a new level. A new Emmy was created.
It was. And then
it was unlocked.
Yeah, and then later that day, a little like probably like 30 minutes afterwards, our cousins came home. The first cousin, girl, whatever, she came home first. And we told her what happened, and she was like, what the fuck? Like, she didn't... At first, she was like, okay, they're probably exaggerating, but nah, fam. That shit was not an exaggeration.
We don't exaggerate.
We don't. And then her brother came, which is our other cousin, and he was like, damn, Marissa, you should have started recording that shit.
I'm like, that shit, put it on your story.
Yeah, exactly. He's all about Snapchat. I'm like, yo, like, this is not a time to, like, piss her off even more. Like, you trying to get me killed? Like, for real?
Yeah, but I ended up calming down somehow. And then...
Yeah. That shit was so freaking funny. Like, you can't even explain it into words. So, damn. It never got really resolved, right? Or it was just
I don't know. It kind of just, like, we put it to rest. We let bygones be bygones.
You know what
like,
shouldn't be put to rest?
Normal siblings.
You know what shouldn't be put to rest is my birthday.
That was a smooth transition.
Okay. What shouldn't be put to rest is my birthday, because I cannot figure out what to do for my birthday.
You don't want to say your age.
Not really.
But it's a landmark one, like how, like, quinceañera, 16th birthday, 21st birthday, a 40th. Like, it's one of those landmark birthdays that you can't just let go by and be like, hey,
but like I'm at the point where I just don't freaking care. Like, I'm not the type of person that goes out and parties. I just want to stay home, turn on some Frank Sinatra, get weird, you know. Maybe not get weird, but
weird in a good way.
Yeah, like I'm not a homebody necessarily. I like being. I'd rather be around family than friends. I like keeping my circle of
or like
people,
family friends.
Small. Sure. Like, I don't know.
We get close. Like, you
Sure.
always have, like, that one...
Like, my dad's best friend. Like, he's cool.
Yeah.
Like, he's real cool. But, like, yeah, I don't know what to do. And then I tell my cousins, like, Emmy's brothers, like, I really don't want to do anything. I really don't care. And then I was talking to them last night about it, and they were like, nah. You need to do something big. I'm
you
like,
gotta start popping, locking, polka dotting.
Country, pop, and hip-hop, hip.
Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
Alright,
But, like, yeah, I just don't know what to do. I really don't know. I don't care at this point. Like, I don't want to do it. But my original idea was to, like, rent a cottage or something, because I love nature. Cottage cheese, which I don't eat. Yeah, I was, because I like nature and stuff like that. I love the cabin feel.
The flannel.
Yeah.
The Canadian tuxedo.
Yeah. But yeah, I have no idea what to do. And Emmy refuses to help me out and give me ideas.
I don't refuse, I try. But
you don't try hard enough.
You turn down my ideas.
Yeah, because your ideas are like, ew.
Okay, thanks. And my birthday wasn't too long ago, and it was one of those landmark birthdays as well.
Was
you
it?
could say. Not like 16, 15, quinceañera, kind of 18,
was
21st.
It? I'm scared, yeah, it was.
It was that kind of landmark age that you're turning, and
it was interesting. We went to an Italian restaurant, right?
Yeah, it was the Macaroni Grill, and it was a good restaurant. It had a lot of diversity in the menu, and then, like, I would say, like, I wouldn't say I'm a family person like you. Like, I think my birthdays should be spent with friends.
Really?
Holidays should be spent with family, and that's total opposite. But I don't want the two worlds to collide.
Yeah, me neither.
Because that's colossal mess that should never happen.
Yeah, I think the only reason why I don't like doing the friend thing, on like celebrations is because they're all extroverts and I'm like the only introvert, and like I just don't.
Yeah, that two different types of people.
Yeah.
I think birthdays are supposed to be like party, turn up, let's go out.
Nah.
And then holidays is be like, let's go back in, family, holla at me, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And, like, that was...
So your birthday.
Oh, God.
I had the ratatouille, which was 100% vegan, but they had cheese on the side, and I told them no cheese, they came up with cheese.
Okay, that was like, the least of the problems
No,
of that day.
was the majority of the problems that day, because I asked for no cheese. And, you know... I was very. Oh, I'm not one of those people that just like that would complain.
That was a level 1 problem.
Yeah, I didn't complain
and
about
there
it
was
there
level
because
10
I didn't want people to like be like, oh, she's that type of customer or whatever. But I just said no, let's just leave it. I'll put it to the side. But then my mom was like, no, you're vegan. This is your views. This is what you believe in.
Actually, supporting what you do is it's a good thing.
Yeah,
that's what family's for.
So. Apparently that wasn't one of the biggest problems.
On my birthday.
Did
you see my face?
No.
I was in the edge of tearing up.
No, I was focusing on the cheese on my ratatouille.
Okay, see the level 1 problem. Level 2
Level
problem.
1?
I'd say...
You want me to tell you about the dairy industry? Then you're going to let me know if it's a
Okay.
level 1 problem. Okay? Continue with you, because this is a whole nother conversation for another day. Go on.
Okay, so I almost cried on my birthday because I wasn't happy at all. Nothing really went to plan. People didn't. I thought, like, if you're gonna be around your family and for a special occasion for like one day, I think you should just like put all differences aside and just try to live in the moment and be happy. But that did not happen.
Yeah, because our family can't fucking do that, and it pisses me off so much. You guys claim that you're adults, but you don't fucking act like it.
Okay, cursing?
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. That was my New Year's resolution, too. Stop cursing.
Yeah, and I have it on camera, too, and it's really funny.
Yeah. I think I was, like, undressed.
And then, like, 2 seconds after, you started cursing in every sentence. But you've been doing better.
Yeah, I really have. Yeah. So, your birthday, cheering up.
Yeah. And I'd say if anybody else feels like that, like, you should really get straight with your family or spend your birthdays with your friends.
Sometimes you can't get straight with your family. Like, we can't get through to our family. I know that
well,
for
it's
sure.
because our family's very strong, opinionated. Not opinionated.
Hells yeah.
Like, they believe in themselves and what they think is right.
No, they believe it's the stupidest thing. and with no evidence or support or logical reasoning.
Yeah,
and
like,
think it's okay.
It's like when you ask your parents, why can't I do this? And they're like, because.
Because what?
Yeah, exactly.
Because what? I'm getting really heated. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Which is why I'm scared to have a birthday party with, like, certain people together, because I know there's something's gonna happen. I don't want it to happen. I'm not about that life. I just don't want it.
So you're thinking, like, close-knitted families.
Facts.
Not families. Family.
Yeah, but, like, the family I'm talking about, we are so close. And, like, I want you guys to be there, but it's just, like, some people just don't correlate with one another, and it just puts me in a position where I don't know what to do, to the point where I don't want to do anything. So.
Squares don't fit in triangles, but triangles fit in squares.
That's not true. You could get a really small square and put it
in I'm thinking about the preschool block things. But that has nothing to do with this. I thought it was something like... Never mind.
Why would you put a triangle inside the square? It's going to get stuck at one point, and then you're going to have a whole freaking shape plethora of, like, confused things, and the kids that are going to play with it are going to be confused as hell, thinking the triangles are squares.
Alright, that's all the time we
have
today.
That's not all the time we have! I'm pissed!
This is all the time we need. We need to settle down.
I need to call my therapist.
Alright, we'll see you guys next week on the Detox Podcast with Marissa and me, Emmy.
Yeah, see y'all later.